Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today is September 20th, 2013, and as you may have guessed by the title of this video and by what's sitting in front of me right here, I am going to unbox Apple's all-new iPhone 5S. I will also discuss a giveaway that I'm holding for a new iPhone 5S. It will actually be an unlocked and contract-free iPhone, so you'll be able to use it on a carrier of your choice. I'll get to that in a second, but first, let's actually unbox this thing. Alright, so starting with the packaging, it looks fairly similar to the box for its predecessor, the iPhone 5. Now on the front, you have the actual device itself. On both the left and the right, it simply says iPhone 5S and has an Apple logo on the bottom and on the top. I'm not really going to show you guys the back because it just has some serial numbers and whatnot. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, here we go. So as many of you may have already figured out by now, this is the Space Gray 64GB edition. So let's go ahead and lift the lid off. And here we are, we have the iPhone sitting right on top, traditional Apple style. Let's set it to the side for a second while powering it on. And we will take a look at the rest of the contents of the box. So lifting up the lid here, we simply have a quick start guide, as well as some important iPhone info and 2 Apple logo stickers. Now setting all of that to the side, let's go ahead and take a look at what else comes in the box. So we have Apple's new EarPod headphones that were introduced with the iPhone 5. We also have the USB to wall adapter and the USB cable. So this is Apple's somewhat new Lightning cable. Again, it was introduced last year with the iPhone 5 in addition to the EarPods. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 5S again. It has successfully powered on, and we will take off the top protective plastic that covers both the screen on the front and the back too. So again, this is the Space Gray model, and I will compare it against the black and slate iPhone 5 once we take these two off. So here we go. Again, this is the setup screen for iOS 7 because, of course, what would Apple's next iPhone be without running the latest version of iOS? So here's the iPhone 5. Again, this is the black and slate model, so it is different than this new Space Gray edition that Apple did release with the 5S. So again, you can see that the two are pretty different. We do have the regular black on the top and on the bottom, and the only real difference you'll notice on the back is what Apple's calling their True Tone Flash. So it is somewhat of a dual LED flash system that fires 2 different levels of flash to provide you with the best exposure for your pictures. Now on the front, you will also notice that the home button is significantly different than the home button found on its predecessor. That's because the iPhone 5S features what's called Touch ID. So no longer do we have the square in the middle. Instead, we simply have a metal band around the actual home button itself, and this is a capacitive sensor that actually scans your fingerprint in real time and is capable of unlocking your device and also buying things via iTunes or the App Store. So again, here's the iPhone 5S. It looks almost identical to its predecessor. Really, the major upgrades that we're getting from the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 5S are internal upgrades. So we have the new Touch ID sensor. We also have the new and redesigned flash on the back, an improved camera, Apple's all-new A7 64-bit processor, and their Co-M7 processor that offloads work from the A7 chip, so it's specifically designed to handle things like motion data. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at some of the rear back housings for the iPhone 5S that I was able to receive before the device was even announced. So I actually have the gold and space gray right here. Let's go ahead and get a couple of shots of the two compared against the 5S. All right, so here we go. Here are the back housings. This one right here is the space gray, or graphite, as it was commonly referred to during all of the leaks. And here we have the all-new gold one, which appears to be in short supply. And of course, we have the actual iPhone 5S on the right. And I also did get quite a few leaked rear shells for the iPhone 5C. So here's just a close-up of how it looks against its cheaper counterpart, again, the iPhone 5C. Now let's discuss the iPhone 5S giveaway really quick. If you want a chance to enter to win a brand new iPhone 5S, all you have to do is simply rate this video up and then go to the URL pointstoapps.com. That's POINTS TOAPPS.com. It will be on the screen now, and once you go to that URL, simply sign up for the service, download one of the apps in the Get Points section, go to More Points, and then get your referral code. Once you have your referral code, post both that and the app that you downloaded down below in the comments section. So it's a fairly simple and straightforward process. If you're at all confused or you don't quite understand and you're on the desktop version of YouTube, I'll have an annotation on the screen now that will take you to my video from yesterday, kind of explaining it and giving a quick demo of what you should do. Of course, I will be making tons of videos on the iPhone 5S. I'll have some great coverage for you guys, and I'm really excited to test out Touch ID, the all-new sensor that allows you to access your iPhone simply via your fingerprint. So of course, if you want to be updated more often, simply like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and add me in one of your circles inside of Google+. And until next time, this is ACU, signing out.